Good morning. Just gonna jump right into it. It is 7 in the morning on Thursday, August 6th, and we're gonna get into more Americans stressing over the job market.
I just got out of a Zoom interview, so ignore my look. But as a post grad applying to jobs right now on LinkedIn and on like whatever, everything is so insane because why am I seeing jobs that pay $50,000 a year asking for 2 years of experience? First of all, like, yes, I will do that. I'm okay if you pay me $50,000 a year because it's my first job post grad. I mean, yes, I have internship experience, but no, I don't have 2 years of work experience. If I have 2 years of work experience and a job tries to pay me only $50,000, so I'm like, who is
So this is where we're at right now. You have full-grown women, adults, trying to say that $50,000 a year is an insult of a salary when they themselves have no clue what they're doing. Do you really think she's going to walk into your business and start providing value for you on day one? No. What she's looking for is a paid daycare service where she can go sit in an air conditioned room and get on a computer she didn't pay for and use internet she didn't pay for. Fuck around and flirt around with people in the office. So the delusion is really something to see here. They're actually insulting $50,000 a year, which I guess it isn't that much these days, thanks to the Federal Reserve and the printing of money. But I mean, the headspace now. I mean, wow. Women just have the priorities all sorts of wrong. She should be focusing on children and husband, that kind of thing.
actually doing these jobs? Because you're saying that you need 2 years of experience, so I'm not even applying because you're not going to hire me. But like, why would somebody with 2 years of experience work somewhere that's only going to pay them $50,000 a year? You could literally make that as a career server or as a career bartender. So why the fuck am I going to go work a 9 to 5 if you're only going to pay me $50,000 a year? It literally does not make sense to me.
Because she can live at home with mom and dad, right? And this is the millennial generation in a nutshell. Always have mommy and daddy paying the bills at home. So she's able to be like taken back by a $50,000 a year offer, which isn't that bad. Year one, no experience, like she's saying. So there's just some sort of disconnect that these women in particular really think that they're worth so much money. And I don't know what causes this, but I think it's just the inflation has really gotten into the brains of the American and especially American women.
Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to find a job. I like actually hate this.
Guys, I'm
What's up, baby? You ready to go? You get in the car, okay?
I'm unemployed. I don't have to worry about a team sting or checking Outlook. I'm off the clock for good. Literally moving to London in 7 days to travel, spend time with my friends. I feel sick with excitement. Yeah, this is a great feeling. If you're looking for your sign to quit your job, I hope this found you at the right time, because do it.
Women just have no clue, do they? They're just living in literally la la land.
When you're at a job interview and they're like, so what's your biggest weakness? Not having a fucking job?
Day one of being voluntarily unemployed, because life is way too short to not work a job you love. I know people always say don't quit unless you have another job lined up, but how the heck?
What was this? Don't work a job you don't love. Hold on, let me see this.
Not having a fucking job?
Day one of being voluntarily unemployed, because life is way too short to not work a job.
Life is way too short to not work a job you love. Yeah, this is that feminism creeping in. This is that feminism that pollutes these women. The whole, oh, you should do what you love to do. Just wait. You deserve everything. Everything's going to be just fine and work out. And it's all lollipops. I guess maybe if you're rich, you can lie to your kids and tell them that.
you love. I know people always say don't quit unless you have another job lined up, but how the heck was I supposed to know what I wanted to do? So this week I spent some time writing down things I do and I don't want out of my next job.
This life is so fast-paced. It's so easy to get stuck in the loop of what everyone else is doing because the other options look like failure. Yes, it's scary. No, it's not easy, but it's not meant to be. So today I spent down writing down what my ideal week would look like, but making sure that if I had to repeat this same week for the rest of my life, I would, one, be happy, and two, be making progress towards my dreams and also making money. I also made a
And what are these dreams? Like, what is a woman, like, what's a feminist, liberal woman's dreams? Like, to destroy the United States? To castrate men or something? Like, what are these dreams you're dreaming of? What are these dreams? Because it's certainly not to find a husband and create a family. Like, what are your dreams? Like, you're going to start a business or something? And this is the reasons why society isn't working out. Why men and women don't jive anymore. The women are acting like men, and they have no interest in having children or being a wife. Talking about dreams and jobs. What?
list of people I wanted to reach out to on social media, as well as LinkedIn, if not for a job, just advice.
Hold on a second. Hold
social
on.
media, as well as LinkedIn.
Hold on, dude. Are you serious? This would be. Who did this? Imagine unironically doing this. Just crazy.
And if not for a job, just advice and industry knowledge. Today I'm also laying some groundwork for some side hustles, so the next job I take because I want, not because I feel like I have to.
See, so many people have the same question. It's like, where are these jobs all going? Because
My light was too bright. Let's see what else they got.
Everybody else been having a hard time getting a job in this economy. Y'all see what's going on in the economy right now. Things are getting more expensive. People are trying to find ways to make more money. People are trying to find ways to just put themselves in better positions financially because it's hard out here. I get so many messages on the daily like, okay, how can I fix my credit? How can I find ways to make more money? Like, what can I do to put myself in a better position financially? And one thing I always tell people is open up a high yield savings account. Even if you don't have any money to save, when I first opened up mine many years ago, I didn't have nothing to save neither, but I knew I had opened up one to prepare for my future. I used to put $1 aside every single day, and I would deposit whatever I had that Friday, whether
Yeah, save your money. Blah blah blah. But more importantly, you gotta like invest it somewhere. Like you gotta get into the stock market because just an interest rate in a bank is not gonna help. Is not gonna help you make it. You gotta get like leveraged almost. You gotta buy semiconductors. You know what I mean? Savings account is not gonna work. All right, we're almost done here.
I'm honestly still in shock. Gonna process it, take some time. So if I'm not doing my usual stuff, that's why.
And this is where women, this is a perfect time for women to actually go and try to be women again. Like, if you just got laid off, why aren't you switching gears and deciding, you know what? Maybe I need to respond to that dude who was texting me the other week. Maybe I should look into my feminine side. But it's like, no, these women are stressing out like men.
But this is the fourth time in 2 years that this has happened.
Fourth time in 2 years, she's wasted her life away bouncing through jobs and probably dudes who probably wanted to have a family and children with. Does she have a ring on her
And there's
finger?
only so
Let me
much
see.
People
I'm going to say no.
take. And the worst part is I was told I was going to be okay. Surprise, I'm not. So yeah, I have to sort some things out. And when is this madness honestly going to stop? And I know
It's going to stop when the women get out of the workforce. It's going to stop when women stop acting like men. And I really don't think there's any way to get the ball rolling on this. They just don't get it. They're too busy working. They're too busy trying to live a life that a regular man would live. And they're taking up jobs, and they take away jobs from men. And they don't respond to men's advances to them because they're not interested in having kids or creating a family. This isn't in the itinerary for the modern woman. They just want to work, like buy their own house.
it's not personal, but companies need to remember that employees are people. We're human beings. We aren't numbers.
This is such a feminized take. Like, if you're a man and you have this outlook on life, you have been cucked by the modern woman and feminism. It's just tough to see it all crumble because everybody wants to work for the dollar so bad.
Aren't IDs, we aren't salaries, we're human beings. And being
Just the lowest of the lowest IQ in the whole room. It's very sad to see. I hope she figures it out. I hope all these women figure it out. Start looking for men that are hardworking and want to raise families. On that note, my ass has to get to work like a man and provide for my family. So a little bit depressing. Good morning nonetheless. And anyone still watching, deuces.